Hey guys, welcome to another vid of Russian Fishing 4. In this video I'm going to talk about Bolognese rods. So once we have our float at 30%, we will actually unlock the Bolognese rods. And they will be unlocked with this one. And this is handling of the reel. And this one, that one is actually the handling of the gear. Now the points that we put in this one at first will automatically be applied to our Bolognese rod, so there's no need to put any points, any extra points in it. It will just automatically put it over. So yeah, with float fishing, so will be the first two that you have unlocked first. So handling of your gear, casting out by 5% further, and a 3% better aim, and then this is handling of your rod. This one's actually at level 25 that unlocks. That is the hair rig. I'll make a different video about rigs later on and how to apply different rigs on different setups. That is later. Currently today we are going to talk about this one. So the handling of the reel, and this one handling of the rod. But first up, at 30% we will finally unlock the Bolognese rod. So then it is time to head over to the store. Here we are. So currently I'm on Lake Mosquito. On the third lake, Coiling River will actually be cheaper. So first up, the rods. We need to scroll down a bit until we reach this one here. This is Bolognese. This will be the first rod available. Starts with 59 silver at this lake. At Coiling River it's a bit cheaper. There you get it for roughly 50. Currently I'm here. So then you need to purchase this baby. Here we get some info like throwing weight between 14 and 40 gram. The rod itself is 4 meters long. It can handle up to 4 kilogram of fish and 389 grams of bait weight. Next up, we also need a reel. So I went with the most cheap one in the beginning because I didn't have a whole lot of money. So that is another 950. This one can hold up to 3 kilogram. And then after that, we need line. And you want monofilament line on a Bolognese rod. I think I went with the 7 pounds or maybe 8.5. I'll check in a second which one it was. Now let's quickly look at my setup. So here it is. Line 8.5 pounds is what I put on it. Then of course you also need a bobber and a hook, and you'll need bait. So that is what we need at first. So roughly you need around, what is it, 70 silver here on Mosquito to but also roughly at River Coiling to purchase the items, and purchase some line and put a bobber on it and a hook and so forth. Now that you've got your bolo rod, let's go over here and let's do a couple of casts. Now, for those of you guys who've got no clue as to what a Bolognese rod is, it's actually a longer version of a telescopic rod. It allows you to fish right underneath the tip, but it's bigger, so you can actually reach the bigger parts of a lake or of a river. And it originated from Italy. That is where it comes from. Need to quickly check. So here on the number 1 we have the rod, putting a drag on 10. Let's put reel and speed on 18. Before you cast out, you need to set the leader, because in here we actually get oh, give me a second. I got Skype. I forgot to put myself on offline. There we go. Alright. So, we need to adjust the leader, because with a Bolognese rod, as you guys saw earlier, we are fishing with a bobber. And then we are to cast out. So you can fish close by, you can also fish a bit further away. Be reeling this one in a bit, and then you set it down. But one thing you do need to make sure is that the line is tight, and that is actually the same as for feeder fishing. So you just press the Y button, as you can see, and now the line tightens. Now, obviously, because I was close by, it already tightened up a bit. And these are the basics of fishing with a Bolognese rod. So that is the first upgrade that you get when you're doing float fishing. Here we can already see we got some action going on. So wait a bit until it takes our bait. And there we are. And now we reel it slowly in. I think we did not miss it. For a second I thought we missed it. But here we go. So now we've got a common roach, 88 experience points, get another 29 experience points because we received premium from the developers for a week long. That was a very nice gesture of them. And our floating skill is increased by 0.1%. So we are going to keep that. So that, guys, is the basics of Bolognese fishing. Now, once you move up in levels and in points, I would definitely advise to put at least 1 point in handling of the reel, because this just is a bit better. It will add more to it. And like I said, the points that you put in here at first, they are transferred to here as well. So say for instance the next point you would actually put it in here, that will also apply with this. So then this will become 6 and this one will become 6 as well. Alright, guys, so yeah, that is basically how we fish with Bolognese rods. And yeah, there's not a whole lot to it, actually. There's not a whole lot to it. Just to cast out. Oh, there is one thing that is a bit handy. Quickly do need to get back to the store. With Bolognese rods at 30%, at 35% we actually unlock the Bolognese rig. And with a Bolognese rig you do want a bobber that fits it as well. Quickly see one more over here. Here we have the Bolognese bobbers. So these are the better bobbers that you use. Superior S-float Bull, Bull A, Bull B. Those are good for Bolognese rods. So that is something that you could use. But at first just stick with this one. Or these are actually also pretty good for bolos. So with bolo rigs you actually need a bobber that has a bit of a rounding to it. It's a bit more curved, so I'd say, because that is better, especially when you're fishing with currents. But that is just something for the future. Currently, if you put that one on, that is fine. If you put this one on, for instance, that is fine as well. Like I said, I'll talk more about rigs and specifics about it later on. Alright, so I hope that this helped you guys out, and I'm gonna wish you tight lines. Do not forget to like this video if you did. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Feel free to leave any comments below, and I hope to see you in the next video of Russian Fishing 4. Bye bye folks, have a good one.